Kate Martin about as tough as they come. Lisa Bluter calls her the glue to this Iowa team, playing in her 161st career game at Iowa. No doubt destined to be a coach whenever her playing days are done. There's quite a few Iowa fans here in Albany. Quite a few LSU fans as well. Electric atmosphere. Martin on the drive, the spin, the floater is good.
Smart. Attack the player with 3 fouls. Just a smart play.
13-point lead for Iowa, their largest of the game. They're on a 15-3 run. And Van Lith throws it away.
Angel Reese needs a touch inside, Ryan. Angel Reese needs a touch inside.
Last tier Poa will check back in for Van Lith. You see Angel Reese, last made field goal, 6:21 mark of the second quarter. Dealt with the ankle after that. Also just has not got the same consistency of touches as the officials are going to go to the monitor.
The previous play is under review for an unobserved.
Well, they're going to take a look and see if there was an unobserved act on the previous play.
Well, let's observe it.
It won't be unobserved much longer. So this was that play. I mean, there's nothing that would rise to the level of an intentional foul there.
No.
And for those who are maybe joining us tonight who aren't normally with us, and we understand there's a broader audience this evening, intentional foul is the language used in the women's college game, not flagrant foul.
And you cannot go back and call that a common foul.
Lisa Mattingly officiated 18 Final Fours, is with us. Lisa, is there anything here that you would deem worthy of raising to the level of an intentional foul?
Absolutely not. I think we should have had a foul, a hit on the arm by number 24 in purple, but nothing intentional or unnecessary about that.
But of course, you can't go back and call a common. You can only go back and call the intentional, and certainly that is not one.
That's correct.
Thank you, Lisa. Now, the officials are still discussing it.
The contact by number 24 was deemed incidental. It'll be wide ball out of bounds.
So there you go, Iowa basketball. All right, Rebecca, we have seen LSU go on torrid runs in short periods of time, including tonight. What has to happen for them on the offensive end in order to start getting going?
Well, it's going to start on the defensive end. If they can get stops and get out in transition, we saw that was what fueled them in the first half when they can get some early looks. But if they get into their quarter court offense, you have to try to get Angel Reese a touch, or Anissa Mora, when she's in the game, a touch.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time to methodically work your way back if you're LSU. Caitlin Clark has outscored the Tigers this quarter as Martin gets stripped by Reese, and there you go. There's a stop for LSU. Reese running and finishing right on cue, partner.
They are so good when they get in the open floor or get offense from defense.
Here's Clark, will fire away, missed it short, and a foul going against a falter as LSU comes up with another stop.
Angel Reese gets a touch on the ball and then beats almost everyone down the floor, shows her hands so her teammate knows where to deliver the pass.
You also wonder if that review allowed a little reset moment for LSU in a quarter that has been all Iowa.
Very good point.
Here's Johnson playing with 3 fouls. Around the Reese screen, mid-range jumper, too strong. Rebound, Morrow in the putback.
She was sandwiched. How did Anissa Morrow come up with that offensive board?
So strong on the interior. Martin's three won't go. Opportunity LSU. Not a great shot there from Martin. Here's Van Lith across her body. Can't finish it. Reese amongst the trees. No. Another chance. But Johnson, yes. And here comes LSU. Clark to Martin. Gets denied, and at last hit her. Flau'jae Johnson exploding.
I know Iowa wants to play with pace, but the last few possessions, beautiful block by Flau'jae Johnson. The last few possessions, Iowa has played like a team that is down. Quick shots.
Holly?
Flau'jae Johnson has turned herself into an elite basketball player this season through relentless hard work. She has 3 different workouts a day. She gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning, gets a pre-practice workout, and after practice workout. This is a young woman who has made herself this kind of a basketball with an unrelenting schedule. None of what you're seeing tonight should surprise you because she's been doing it all season.
Oh, what a pass! Clark to O'Grady for the finish. Down the other end, Reese makes the catch. Here's last tier Poa, big three. No, Morrow again, and a foul. And this one is against Anissa Morrow.
Best get-ahead passer since Sue Bird. You're seeing her in 22 in white, and she just has her eyes up, always leads her player. They never have to stop and wait for the basketball. And on this end, Anissa Morrow was just trying to get offensive position, gave a little nudge in the back of the Iowa player, gets the foul called.
And both teams in the bonus, so they will shoot free throws the rest of the way in this third with 44 seconds to go. That's Morrow's first personal. A falter at the line, 84%. Knocks down the first. You know, a huge defensive play a couple possessions ago by Caitlin Clark with the initial knockaway and then eventually the steal before that gorgeous pass at a time where LSU was building momentum.
Yeah, have to have really active hands.
A falter hits both. Kate Martin back in. Stolke, now this is interesting. Stolke will check in. She has sat most of this quarter with 3 fouls.
Checking in on the defensive end. I'd go right at her, especially since she's guarding Angel Reese, because you want to get Angel Reese the basketball.
Reese battling with Stolke. Van Lith throws it away. Yeah, Kim Mulkey frustrated by a couple of these passes from Haley Van Lith. The transfer from Louisville was the #1 transfer in the portal after last season. Went to a Final Four a couple of seasons ago with Jeff Wall's Louisville team.
The falter and Stolke back on the bench now.
5-second difference, game and shot clock. As Iowa will try and wind this down and leave limited time for LSU, if any. Clark waits. 5-second difference, game and shot clock. Clark, 5 to shoot. Clark through the lane, can't lay it in. Reese the rebound, 5 seconds left. Johnson with time. Johnson evades, waits, hoists, can't hit. And that'll do it for the third. Iowa outscores LSU by 11 in the frame. Fourth quarter coming up next. We'll chat with Lisa Bluter.
Give me that gooey, crispy, crunchy, mouth-watering. Give me that creamy, dreamy, meaty, topping, pepperoni popping. Give me that crispy, coating.
Catch three here. Long three. Even longer three. We like things in three. Even longer three. And what's the one thing that's not like the other? The long get-ahead pass. Just getting her thing done here in this game is Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin told us the other day that she felt the weight of the world on her shoulders in those games in Iowa City and hoped that getting to Albany, like going to Seattle last season, would free her and her team up just to play more loosely. That happened against Colorado. Feels like it's happened tonight as well.
She looks like a player who enjoys having the weight of the world on her shoulders.
Start of the fourth quarter, LSU trailing by 11. Here's Reese inside, battling with O'Grady. Instead, it's going to be Williams in the corner. She got it. What a huge start to the fourth as the freshman drills her third three of the night. Clark thought about taking. Gets it back from O'Grady. Van Lith on Clark. Clark around her. Feeds O'Grady. Mid-range. Won't go. O'Grady goes around Reese for the foul. And that will be the second personal on O'Grady. Hey, for the fourth straight year, every NCAA Women's Championship game is on the networks of ESPN. For more information, go to ncaa.com, your home for all 90 NCAA championships. LSU shot just 5 for 26 in that third, but they start the fourth with a made three. And now a touch for Reese. Reese trying to find an angle, finds Morrow. Morrow will lay it in. What a start to the fourth for the Tigers.
Anissa Morrow is terrific, catching at the high post area, driving to the basket, especially when she can go right.
Clark dishes. O'Grady gets fouled, and that will be number 3 on Angel Reese.
Anissa Morrow is such a great compliment to Angel Reese because Angel draws so much attention on the block and then can pass it back out. And Morrow, quick, strong, good finisher inside.
Well, you talk about the way Reese can pass, and we see that whether it's passing out of the post or big to big. I had a WNBA coach text me this week talking about how she marvels at the basketball IQ of Reese. And we asked her about that today, and she said, you have to remember, most of my life I was a point guard. Up through 8th and 9th grade, I was a point guard, and then coming out of high school, I was a wing. So I always see my teammates and know where on the floor they operate best.
I'll tell you what, I'm always really impressed with the player who can put her contact lens back in without the saline solution.
O'Grady hits the second after missing the first.
We can't mess up that vision.
No, no. O'Grady has been very good tonight in her minutes. Gets a breather. Stolke back in, playing with 3 fouls. Reese working inside, can't flip it in. Clark the rebound. Here comes Clark, eyes up, wheels it back. Now Martin looking to attack. Martin lays it in with the left hand.
The last time down for LSU, I liked Angel Reese on the same side of the floor as Michaela Williams. You cannot help off of Michaela Williams.
Oh, nice pass. Williams into Morrow.
Yeah, great direct entry right into Anissa Morrow. Same thing. You cannot help off of Michaela Williams.
Morrow with 12 points, 12 rebounds, playing in her first Elite 8 game. Clark again. Her 8th 3 of the night.
What is Haley Van Lith supposed to do? She goes over the screen, lunges at Caitlin Clark. Any other player in the country would say, great defense, we want her taking that shot.
Well, Caitlin Clark set the record for most career assists in the NCAA tournament with that pass to Kate Martin as Van Lith gets fouled, passing to Mika Johnson. Van Lith will go to the line. We send things over to Holly.
Well, talking to Caitlin Clark, she says she just never gets nervous. It's just crazy that she's able to perform like she is. We asked her how she slept last night. She's like, I slept great. She said the only problem today has been sitting around all day waiting for this game to get here. She just has this calm demeanor. She has admitted that at times this year, the pressure to perform has gotten to her. A lot of people driving to see her, buying tickets. She does want to perform well, but she does not get nervous.
Right, there's that delineation between feeling the pressure but not being nervous. Well, tonight she scored 34 thus far, 9 assists as well. Van Lith hits 2 big free throws. 8-point Iowa lead. Clark curling inside, in traffic, last hit Stolke. Good hands from Reese and not the right decision from Clark.
Exactly, Clark could have definitely jump stopped right there and put a little floater up on the rim.
And that might be the move that gets developed more at the next level for Clark. Here's Flau'jae Johnson, lost the handle, Martin, and gets fouled by Morrow. Number 2 on Morrow, and a big turnover there from LSU. And there's been a couple of turnovers. Oh, Kate Martin's going to give us some glitter that was on the floor.
Just glad it wasn't gum.
Yeah. Have you ever been handed a piece of glitter mid-game before? Fatty should say?
No.
You just were.
Oh yeah, the answer is yes.
Clark, another deep one. No, short. Martin soars in, wins it. Stolke backs it out. Iowa another chance here. Clark racing around, throws it off a foot. It stays with Iowa.
Off a foot, but not off a falter.
Oh, nicely done. We saw the difference in offensive rebounding there. LSU with 18 boards in this game. Clark finds Martin. Martin digs in and lays it home. 10th assist for Clark. Martin with 15 points. Morrow won't go. Rebound, Clark. Here comes Iowa. Clark will take it out. Maybe run a little more time. Now finds Martin. Oh my, what a rejection from Angel Reese.
Caitlin Clark, you see her eyes where she wants to feed the ball. Martin right there. Flau'jae Johnson can only do so much because she has 3 fouls. And then Angel Reese impactful again on the defensive end.
Here's Marshall. Iowa gonna let some more time wind. Clark sizing up Van Lith. Will drive it. Stops over Reese. Can't bank it in. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. LSU with numbers now. Flau'jae Johnson on the bench for the moment for the Tigers.
Get the ball to Michaela Williams. She's the best direct entry passer.
And takes the 3. Can't hit, was on line and caught back iron. Martin left alone. Back iron, no, and it will tilt out of bounds to LSU. You can see Lisa Bluter maybe a little frustrated with the early shot, but Martin was so open.
Yeah. And we've seen it multiple times on the offensive end for LSU. Simplicity. Get Michaela Williams a touch on the side, direct entry into one of your posts, and let them go to work.
Reese 1 for 12 after starting 6 of 8. Remember, injured her ankle after that. What a pass, there you go. Poa feeding Morrow. Morrow now with 14 points. Clark behind the back, nearly lost the handle, digs in, can't finish, gets it back, and slings it out. And a kick here.
Last year, Poa on the left side of the floor. Just a beautiful bounce pass, but you see the spin on it? That's what makes Morrow be able to catch it easily and finish.
8-point Iowa lead. Here's Clark. Clark pulls up, another deep one. Is good! She's simply ridiculous. And a steal on this end. A falter comes away with it. And now, will there be a held ball? There will. Possession arrow belongs with Iowa. Clark, 9 threes, 37 points, under 5 minutes away from the Final Four.
Caitlin Clark once again dancing with the basketball, seeing it go through the net.
What does it take to achieve greatness? To rewrite history and go places no athlete has ever gone before?
Hey guys, how are y'all feeling? Let me know. Let me know how y'all feeling. How you feeling, daughter? You feel okay? Press coach, we tired, sad, feeling sad like shit. Not good, I'm pissed. HBL sold the game. I can't believe this. Horrible. I'm crying. We got to make shots. We ready to ride out at dawn. Shit starts with the coaches. No, don't lose hope. I'm starting to lose faith. 5 minutes. We need a miracle. Feeling Gucci. Okay. Guys, it's a whole 5 minutes left. We need some threes. We still got time to show up. Let's go LSU. Angel and Big Foe played good today. Nobody can guard Clark. It's okay. We need outside shots. Mad as hell. All right. Game will be back soon, y'all. Game will be back soon. We need to dig in. We need to dig deep roots. That was the theme for this season. I have a question. Do you guys believe that Haley or Angel will return next year? Or both? Or none?
Simply spiked. It's getting juicy.
All right, we're back. Let's go Tigers. 5 more minutes.
Doing whatever it is to win. I think that's priority always.
It's the Juju Watkins show.
You come to UConn to win national championships. That's the main goal.
Oh, Becker's heat check.
To have stars in these games makes people tune in.
UConn versus USC. It'll be a great game, a great battle.
Well, let's take a look at our game track brought to you by Invesco QQQ, because our stars have shown out. You saw the ones who are coming up next. Reese got this game off to an incredible start for LSU, and then Caitlin Clark has been sensational throughout. Her 7th 30-point game in her NCAA tournament history, most in the last 25 years. Angel Reese, her 10th consecutive NCAA tournament double-double, tied for the most in the last 25 years.
A really, really well-played basketball game so far on both ends, and so much has been made and hyped about sort of the bad blood that might exist between these players. There's been terrific sportsmanship on both sides during this game tonight.
Here's Martin. Martin trying to get it back to Clark, and does. Now Flau'jae Johnson finally on Caitlin Clark. Clark.
They're switching everything now with Clark.
Here's a falter. 5 to shoot. Out to Martin. Martin leaning and hitting. That's a huge shot from Kate Martin after Iowa used the entire shot clock.
And we will see if LSU continues to do what they just did. Switch on every ball screen that involves Caitlin Clark.
Here's Johnson into traffic. She is such a tough finisher.
Just fluid. She's fluid.
18 for Flau'jae Johnson, who has shot it around 60% from the floor in the tournament.
Yes, I like this. I like Flau'jae Johnson as the primary on Caitlin Clark. Size, length.
Took a long time for LSU to make that adjustment. Here's Clark. Backing away from Johnson. Oh my! She can't hit. Flag down, but out of bounds was a falter. And it's going to be LSU ball.
Caitlin Clark wanted a foul, but there wasn't a foul there, and it's worth repeating. We said it early in the game. This has been an outstanding performance by the officials. Got her a little bit on the hand there.
Nothing down low. Here's Johnson, 3:20 to go. What a steal! Gabby Marshall gets fouled, and that'll be number 4 on Flau'jae Johnson. And Marshall took a shot.
We've seen Gabby Marshall have huge moments at the end of big games, blocking shots. She is pint size, and she is blocking shots. Here, she's able to jump and elevate and get this steal and then the foul. Look at that, just great job. Goes up and snatches the basketball and all. Unlucky for Flau'jae Johnson. Was that foul on her?
Confirming whether it was on Johnson or Williams. It was on Johnson, her 4th. Here's Clark. Clark gonna drive it through the lane, and she traveled. And you could see, now she may have wanted to run more clock in this instance, but that's the part of her game that still is gonna come along, stopping and taking that little floater. Van Lith dumps it down. Morrow finds Reese. Can't finish it. Rebound. Reese gets fouled. And Angel Reese is going back to the line with 2:50 to go in the 4th.
Her second jump is ridiculous, Angel Reese. And it's one of the things that makes her such an elite offensive rebounder. She doesn't get it the first time. She can quickly bounce back up off the floor and get it the second.
That is number 4 on Hannah Stolke as Reese misses the first. She is 2 for 7 from the line tonight.
Big time box outs here for Iowa.
Reese just under 74% on the season. Got the second. 2:50 to go. Iowa leads by 10. 37 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds from Caitlin Clark. Trying to take Iowa across the finish line and to the Final Four. Here's Stolke, back to Clark. Stolke lays it in, plus the foul. Jason Sudeikis all smiles. A 12-point Iowa lead.
Simple but beautiful basketball. Pass, get it back, pass again.
Stolke misses the free throw. That was number 4 on Reese. So 4 on Johnson, 4 on Reese. Van Lith can't hit. Not a great look. Haley Van Lith 2 for 8 from the floor. Crowd starting to sense it here for Iowa. Clark has tied an NCAA tournament record with 9 made threes today. Going for number 10. Can't get it to drop. Reese the rebound. Still time for LSU. Here's Williams plunging into the paint and squeezing it in. And now LSU will take a timeout. They have just 1 remaining. And we know Kim Mulkey, she will, even if she doesn't have many timeouts to play with, will still take them after made buckets in these situations.
Well, you would expect here that they will apply some full court pressure to try to either cause a turnover or speed Iowa up a little bit, because Iowa's done a terrific job, whether making or missing shots, of utilizing the clock, understanding time and score.
Well, Caitlin Clark has been incredible tonight.
I mean, she came out from the jump of this game looking ready to play, and she was making threes early, passing to teammates early. I mean, her stat line is ridiculous. She has 37 right now on 13 of 29 from the floor, double-double with 11 assists.
Sudeikis into it. So is Academy Award-winning director Ezra Edelman. And Sudeikis enjoying the extracurriculars. You know, we asked Caitlin Clark the other day, you see her tying the tournament record. We asked her, what is she most proud of this season? And she said, the thing I'm most proud of is the joy I've still been able to play with while feeling the weight of the world on my shoulders. Holly referenced it earlier. As the season has gone along and the crowds have continued to grow and the attention has as well, she feels that pressure to perform on a nightly basis, and yet she continually delivers and has again tonight. Here is that pressure from LSU. Martin, looked like she got fouled. No call, nearly turns it over, and now they do. Poa comes up with a steal. Here's Reese. Reese leans in, and that's a charge. And number 5 on Angel Reese. Oh. Does Martin own that real estate before the foul?
I don't know that she does, Rye.
That is a tough 5th foul on Angel Reese, who walks off for perhaps the final time in her collegiate career. She has said she will make her decision after her final game, whether to go into the WNBA as a lottery pick or come back another season. She's still hoping for a comeback in this game. Iowa leading by 10 and in trouble here. Clark has to get it across, finds Martin, who waits, now lays it in. Van Lit's 3 won't go. Marshall the rebound. It's getting late for LSU, and a foul on Stolke at half court, and that is number 5. Oh, that is a costly foul.
Did last year Poa step in and take that charge? Because she's elite at that in the quarter court, but to do it at midcourt? Oh, she didn't even step in. Oh, yes, she did. Hannah Stolke's not even looking. That's just unlucky right there. She's running down the floor, but Poa sees it and establishes herself.
Savvy play from Poa, and door back open for the moment for LSU. Still a lot of work to be done. Down 12, 1:20 to go. Coming up next, USC UConn. Poa dumps it in. Johnson into the lane, curls it up and off. Rebound O'Grady. Martin has it. Martin in trouble. Has it knocked away by Poa, and then Martin is fouled by Van Lith. Iowa in the bonus, so free throws here for Kate Martin.
LSU foul on Haley Van Lith. That's her first personal. The team is over the limit. To the line for Iowa, shooting 2. Number 20, Kate Martin.
Reese's night is done. The question is her season, as you see the smile start to creep onto the face of Caitlin Clark. Martin hits both. The lead is 14, largest of the night for Iowa. Williams spins and gets a whistle against Marshall. And Michaela Williams will go to the line to shoot 2.
It's ideal for LSU. You get to the free throw line, you want to make both free throws, but it also allows you to more easily set up that full court pressure that has been a little bit problematic for Iowa.
Well, Kim Mulkey and Lisa Bluter both talked at length about the meaning of this game to the sport of women's basketball, something they've spent their lifetime in as players and now coaches. They both said their only regret was this meeting happening now and not later in the tournament. One of these teams goes home tonight. The other heads to Cleveland. Iowa on the brink. 30 seconds. Caitlin's
Holy Spirit, lead me. Father God, have your way. Let your will be done, not mine. In the mighty name of Jesus, amen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love God for who He is. He never left me by myself. When nobody understood, He knew exactly how I felt. Now I'm free. He really broke the chains off me. Now I'm free. He really took the pain off me. Lord, I thank you for your love. Thank you for your mercy. When I was off the drugs, the devil tried to hurt. Lord, I thank you for your love. Lord, I thank you for your love. Gave my life to God and now I'm walking in His favor. If I die tonight, I tell my brother, see you later. Gave my life to Jesus, yeah, that's my creator. Alpha and Omega, you can't make nobody greater. That my maker, that my best friend. When Jesus didn't save me, then it could have been an end. I'm a nobody, telling everybody all about somebody that really saved my soul. We do this for the souls, we ain't in this for the shows. If you die tonight, do you know where you gonna go? If you got Jesus, then you going home. If you got Jesus, then you going home. I gave my soul to Jesus Christ 'cause I